Hi, my name is Ana Moreno, and I'm a padel promoter at Babolat Padel. I would like to present to you the whole padel racket collection. I would like to present to you an exclusive collection in collaboration with our #1 padel player in the world, El Lobo Juan Lebron, which consists of 3 different rackets that will perfectly adapt to every player that wants to play like El Lobo. First, we have the Viper Juan Lebron, a diamond-shaped racket with a high balance made out of 100% carbon fiber. In this version, El Lobo incorporates a 3D technology that will enhance the effect on all of your shots. Secondly, for all of those players looking for a softer version of this racket, we bring to you the technical Veron Juan Lebron. This racket is made out of carbon flex, a mixture of glass fiber and carbon fiber that will give you an unbeatable reactivity coming from the carbon fiber and an extraordinary comfort coming from the glass fiber. And finally, we bring to you the technical Virtuo Juan Lebron, a racket that, thanks to its fiberglass face construction, will allow you to explode the ball easily while feeling an amazing comfort. At Babolat, we know that most of us players consider ourselves attacking players. So we have conceived and designed a collection with 3 different types of attacking players in mind. First, we have the technical striker, and we identify this player with the color red. This player likes to be in the attacking position, closer to the net, and seeks to finish and define the points with extreme power. Usually they have a good technique, and they move around the court very well. They seek to dominate the game, and that's why they need a racket with a diamond shape and high balance that will allow them to feel an exceptional power. Secondly, we have the air striker, and we identify this player with the color blue. Being an air striker does not necessarily mean that they fly through the air, although they often do, but rather that they transition quickly from the attacking position to a defensive position, and they do so with lots of agility and speed. These are fast and versatile players who need a racket with a medium balance, teardrop shape, and extreme maneuverability. Finally, we have the counter striker, a player who prefers to stay a little further back on the court, who seeks to defend patiently and make long points, for which they need a rounded racket with a wide and centered sweet spot that will allow them to control the point with precision and wait for the perfect time to attack. We identify this player with the color yellow. Now, each player has their own style and preferences and needs a racket that perfectly suits the way they play. As I tell every player I meet, the idea is to find a racket that perfectly adapts to us instead of spending a lifetime trying to adapt to a racket that was not meant for our type of play. So let's talk about materials. First of all, we have the Viper range, which is made out of 100% carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a rigid material that provides exceptional reactivity. Next, we have the Veron range, which is made out of carbon flex, a mixture of glass fiber and carbon fiber. With this material, we get an outstanding playability. On the one hand, reactivity coming from the carbon fiber, and on the other hand, great comfort coming from the glass fiber. And finally, we have the Virtuo range. This range is made out of 100% fiberglass. This is a much softer and more flexible fiber that pushes the ball away with a slower swing and gives us a great comfort. Now let's talk about the ladies. For the first time at Babolat, we have designed a collection meant 100% for women, taking into consideration our needs on the court. Light and manageable rackets and spectacular designs. The collection consists in 4 rackets designed for 2 different types of players. First, the dynamic players that are looking to be a little bit more aggressive and defining on court, and to whom we offer the Dyna range. Then we have the more static players who want to be a little bit more defensive from the back of the court, for whom we've designed the Steamer range. In our women's collection, we work with carbon flex in the energy versions and with soft fiber in the spirit versions. Finally, I would like to talk to you about our easy-to-play rackets. This collection is aimed for all of those players who are just starting out in padel and therefore need an easy, manageable, and very comfortable racket. We present the Air Origin, which offers an exceptional maneuverability together with tolerance and control for all of those beginner players who are looking to fly on the court. Next, we present the Counter Origin, which, thanks to its large hitting surface and a big sweet spot, will offer a unique tolerance and control. And finally, a racket designed for all of those women players who are just starting to play padel, the Padavita, a light and manageable racket that will allow you to pass the ball over the net as many times as necessary to win every point. Finally, here are 2 visuals that sum up our padel racket range perfectly by personae and by models. And now you can find the Babolat racket that better suits you.